Virgo, welcome back. Or if you are new to my channel, welcome. You are very welcome here. Just cleansing the space in between readings. Let me give myself a shot. Cleanse the area. And I'll put it out before it bugs my dogs. All right, let's get going. So Virgo, here we are. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and this is your weekly love reading for the week of April 11th through April 17th. Now, I do like to put dates on them, but it's really timeless. So there may be a message in here for you whenever you come upon this reading. I would like to note that these readings are general, in as much as they are focused towards Virgos. They are not personal, like one-on-one readings. So they're general. So hundreds and sometimes even thousands of people watch these videos, and they can't be for everyone all the time. And so please don't force it, okay? If this reading does not resonate with you, please do check all your placements, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And if you don't know what those are, you can go to Cafe Astrology and get a free chart and then come back and watch all those videos. Now, if this does resonate, please do like and subscribe. But most of all, Virgo, thank you so much for joining me today. I was unable to record or post last week due to family obligations, and I really missed you guys. So I'm happy to be here. Thanks for joining me. Whoops, that one flew, but I'm not taking it because I didn't cut yet. Let's get going. Okay, cut them deep and weep. Been a lot of deep cuts today. Alrighty, I'm gonna lay out the cards and then we'll get going. Interesting. Wow. I gotta find a new word other than interesting, don't I? But it never ceases to amaze me. Always different. Always fascinating the way the cards come together and play off of each other and everything. Okay, let's get going. So Virgo, your energy is depicted as the Nine of Cups. This is the energy of someone who has satisfaction. Nines are about self. So this is about self-satisfaction. So this person has learned to value themselves, love themselves. They know what they are worth. They know what they deserve. And that can be a result of being raised by people who help to instill that in you, or it can be learned through usually experiencing some pretty crappy relationships and not having boundaries and learning, oh dear, I don't want to continue on like this. I see I need to treat myself better, and I need to establish boundaries and insist that others treat me better. So whichever path you took, Virgo, your current energy is one of self-love, self-satisfaction. You have grown to a point where you are very pleased with yourself. And that is a good thing. How you see the relationship that you are in or going to be in, we have the World. The World is about It's an ending, but it's more than that. It's like an accomplishment, fulfilling something. So perhaps doing all this work and accomplishing all this growth and getting to this point, you look at the beginning of the relationship as kind of the end or the fulfillment of all the work you've done. Now, are you going to stop doing any kind of self-help or self-realization? No. If you've done this, you will always be, and the fact that you watch tarot readings, I believe that you would always be interested in spiritualness, self-growth, the pursuit of happiness and enlightenment. So no, but you do look at being able to be in this relationship as the fulfillment of what you've gone through. Like you had to go through this to be able to get here. And so like it's an ending of maybe not being able to have good relationships and a whole new start of perhaps being able to have a good, healthy relationship. Challenges. You may have been alone for quite a while. And the thought of actually doing a relationship may be like very scary, or like, I did all this work, I'm ready, and you meet someone awesome, and then you're like, eek, to actually get out there and become a participant and to work as a team. The thought of, I have to let someone in my house. I have to go somewhere, but I let my dog sleep with me. What do they think of that? All these thoughts come up about actually being in a real relationship. You're ready, you want it, but it can be a challenge for you. Let's look at your person. And this is what I found freaking awesome. Your person is the 9 of Pentacles. 9 is about self. And so this person has worked very hard on themselves. It could be also about self-worth and what they deserve. I think it is. But they have built up themselves very much as well. But more in a tangible, physical way. But again, all coming from growth of self-worth, self-love. But what they've done is they've worked very hard on building a good life for themselves. They perhaps they were totally reliant on someone else in the past, and they thought, you know what, I'm never gonna go through that again. I'm gonna build up my own. And so that's what they're doing. They're taking care of themselves, and they've built up whether it's a nice little apartment somewhere and a newer model Honda or Toyota. It could be, a freaking mansion somewhere and a Benz. Whatever their, level of success is, and not that one is better than the other, but whatever their thing is, they built themselves up a pretty sweet deal. This is the kind of person that would have a savings account, a retirement fund, an emergency fund, all that. And so this person, just like you, Virgo, has been working on themselves. And they're sitting pretty happy with themselves as well. feel pretty accomplished. So both of you feel accomplished in your own rights. And Virgo, isn't that interesting that you are the earth sign, but you're showing up as the Nine of Cups and they're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles. So it may be that even though you're an earth sign, you were uncomfortable with love. You hid your love. And it, again, could have a lot to do with self-worth and, things that you went through. So you had to work on the love. And this person, who knows what sign they are, but they had to work on the more security aspect of it. How do they see the relationship? The Queen of Wands. So Virgo, they see the relationship as exciting. Like they see you as, I don't know, attractive, because I'm really more trying to describe the relationship, but the Queen of Wands is very good looking, so is the King of Wands. I'm a Sagittarius, so I know. But so I think I'll try and describe you and the relationship. So they see you as very attractive, very good looking, very energetic, cheerful, self-assured. So they see that. And they see the relationship as very exciting, interesting, definitely like not dull, not, they see the whole thing as very exciting and good. I guess I'll leave it at that. Their issues or challenges, they may be uncomfortable feeling, they may have an issue with feeling safe enough to speak their truth. Like what they want, what they're about. So Virgo, be very sensitive to that. I think both of you may have both been like on your own for quite a while. And this person may have been betrayed, and that's why building up their own became so important to them, and they have a hard time trusting. Just like I think you have a hard time trusting. So be sensitive to that, make it a safe place for both of you to be able to speak your truth. You do your part to make it a safe place. Obstacles that you both may find in the relationship, you have both been on your own for so long, carrying your own loads, that you may forget, hey, I can put down this load and enter into this new situation. I've accomplished my goal. I can put this load down now. And I think both of you need to realize that. And then also, I can see by your personalities of having gone through this long period of growth, you both may have a tendency to take on the loads of others or the responsibilities of others. So again, Virgo, watch yourself. You can't watch that. Well, yeah, you can. Watch yourself. Don't take on more. Try and keep the relationship 50-50. What do I mean by that? Sometimes it'll be 90-10, like if someone's sick or needs more help. Sometimes it'll be 60-40. But try and make sure it all averages out to around 50-50 in the long run. So make sure that you carry your fair share. Now, is it your responsibility to make sure they carry their fair share? No, it's really their job to take their own inventory and monitor themselves. But one thing you can do, if you see them trying to take on some of your load, you can say, honey, I really appreciate it, but that's mine. So I'm going to take care of that. But thank you very much. And if they just want to be involved, let them be involved. But don't let them take on your load, if you know what I mean. Try and keep things balanced. I think you get what I'm saying. Advice from Spirit. Interesting. Four of Cups is about being so self-absorbed, so into yourself, that you either don't see or ignore, or you ignore other opportunities. And what did we talk about here? Self. Both of you have been so self-engaged. Now, is it selfish? No. Or if it is, you needed to be selfish. But it's time to let that go as much. Always be selfish. Not in a bad way, but always take care of yourself. But fight the urge to stay here, because you've reached a pinnacle. And although, again, I'll say it again, although we always want to continue learning and growing and blah, 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 this self-imposed self-growth was as a result of a lack. And you've really come to the point where, although you'd love to continue to still grow, you no longer lack. You understand and realize your value, both of you. So fight the urge to stay there. Don't let your head stay there. Okay? Realize the growth that you have made. Fight the urge to remain self-absorbed. It's hard for me to say because it was a good thing and it had to happen, and it still needs to happen, but not so much. So fight the need to, or fight the, not necessarily the need, but the habit of being there. Face more outward. Okay? Potential outcome, this relationship could really be a oasis, a place of safety and solace for both of you together. You've both been in your own safety net, your own cocoons, and to come out and being in a relationship is very scary. But this relationship could be a place of solace and healing for both of you. And there is love. There is definitely love. You are full of love, Virgo. Your person knows self-love. And your overarching card is the Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. So whether you are this person's Knight in Shining Armor or they are your Knight in Shining Armor, there is an offer to move forward in love. So Virgo, this is cool. I love it. When I saw these two, I was like, both of you guys have been working so hard on yourselves. It was so cool. Put down the load. Learn to work together. Speak your truth, though. But you're both so strong. I think you'll be fine. And when you come together, it'll be awesome. Virgo, if this resonated, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Hey, have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.